Hey guys, my name is Stan and welcome to my 2021 desk setup tour made in collaboration with Grovemade. Now, if you didn't know, Grovemade is a company that originally started out in 2009 focusing in on iPhone cases made out of bamboo. I actually owned one back for my iPhone 4 and 5 models, and since then they've actually branched out to many different desk products and electronics accessories, some of which they sent over for me to show you guys today. So in the first half of this video, what I'll do is take you around and show you guys some of the new products that they've got, and then we'll take a look at the rest of this desk setup. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, before I forget, all of these products that I'm going to be talking about today are linked in the description down below. So if you want to support this channel, you can use those sponsored links. Or if you just want to learn more about the products themselves, there you can find more information in those links as well. So let's talk about my favorite Grovemade product that they sent over. This is the MagSafe walnut stand for your iPhone. The way that this thing works is that it's got a metal base and a black walnut trim, and it's designed to take the Apple puck or MagSafe puck that can be inserted into it. So you have to buy the stand from Grovemade, but then you also have to buy the Apple MagSafe charger. But if you have both, it turns it into a really nice iPhone stand that charges your phone magnetically and keeps your phone in place. So this is a very elegant solution, and it's a perfect home for your phone on your desk. Moving on to the iPad stand that I've also got here. This is also a black walnut iPad stand, and it's got a felt insert lining it, and the bottom and the frame is made out of stainless steel. It is a really good stand for your iPad if you want it vertically or horizontally. And it has a little charging hole on the back so that you can charge your iPad while you're using it from the stand. Now, the angle is not adjustable, but it's got a very vertical slant to it, so it's really easy to read off of the iPad, and I think that it strikes a pretty good balance on the angle of for you to use. Currently, I've got the stand and the iPad situated right next to the iPhone stand. Sometimes I have it sitting right in front of my keyboard so that I can have it below the monitor if I want to be using my laptop right next to me. This is a really nice way to move the iPad around. I do have one of the iPad smart covers that can act as a stand, but it really doesn't work as well as a dedicated stand like this one here. So that's a really nice addition for my iPad. Next up are two decorative planters that you can buy from Grovemade. Of course, plants not included. You've got to put the plants in yourselves, but this is also made out of the walnut color. Actually, all of the products that I've picked up from Grovemade are made out of chose the walnut because I think it looks pretty good in contrast with the wooden table I've got, so try to go for a theme here. These planters are relatively small, and they're designed for your succulent plants. I've got a little cactus here and this little plant here. They have a stainless steel insert where you can actually remove. I'm not going to remove it right now, but if you want to plant it, you can actually pull out the insert, put the plant in, and drop the insert back in. So this is really nice decorative. You can put it anywhere on your desk, and it looks pretty good. Now, very similar in shape to the planters, this is a pen holder or pen cup. We got a handful of pens in here. There's a stainless steel divider for you to divide, let's say, pens and maybe a pair of scissors. I've got a flashlight in there and a box, a little knife for unboxing knife. It's a really nice way to keep all your pens in one place, sorted out, rather than having all these different pens laying around on the table. So that kind of just sits back there. Now, I actually do have one more pen, and this pen is also from Grovemade. This right here, this is their black aluminum pen from their pen series. And this right here, I this thing is amazing. I didn't think I would actually gush so much about a pen, but I am a true believer now because this thing is built, made so well, so meticulously made. The actuation at the very top, it's a twist top, and the tactile feel just feels great as you activate it. It's a very satisfying thunk as you turn it on, turn it open, I guess, for a pen. And also the ink core on the inside is a very, very smooth writing core. I don't think there's really that many comparable pens I've used that writes this smoothly and consistently. So I'm actually really excited because in their pen set, they included 3 additional refillable cores that if you were to use this out, run this dry, you can pop that into this pen and you're ready to go again. Now with this pen, I also picked up the round dock or puck that is for the pen to sit in. You can sit it vertically or horizontally, and it kind of just sits there on my desk, always within reach to grab. And of course, if you have a pen, you have to have a writing pad. So I picked up the entire stationery set with the pad, pen, and the dock, where the pad is designed very uniquely with the base in that the actual pages are cut out or cut in a specific way to fit directly into the metal base. You don't have to tear any pages as you decide to discard the pages. You can even reorganize the pages if you want in the Notepad and have it on your desk. So the pen pad combo that I've got right here is ready to go whenever I'm ready to take a note. I've got it right at my fingertips, so that's a really nice addition. Moving on to the rest of the desk setup. This desk itself is an IKEA dining table. This is the IKEA Scosa dining table. It's a very, very deep desk dining table and a very wide one. So I wanted the extra width to be able to have my desktop and other stuff, as you can see here in my setup. And at the very, very center here, as you can see, this is a 38-inch monitor, ultra-wide monitor. It's a curved G-Sync monitor, and it works up to 175 hertz. It does have a resolution of 3840 by 1600, so it's a really nice gaming monitor, and it's very, very immersive. Now, to either side of that, I've got some studio monitors. These are Atom A5Xs with 5-inch drivers on them. And below that, they're sitting on top of isoacoustic monitor isolation pads. So they allow the monitors to, and when I'm talking about monitors, I'm talking about the speaker monitors. They allow the speakers to vibrate as they need to make the best sound. Below the display here, I've got a Thunderbolt 3 dock. And this dock is what I usually use to connect to my MacBook Pro, which is right out of frame here, but via one cable. This dock both charges up to 60 watts and has 10 gigabit Ethernet support, and this is the OWC Thunderbolt 3 Pro dock. There's a lot of other docks out there, but to my knowledge, this OWC Thunderbolt 3 Pro dock is the only dock that has 10 gigabit support. And it also has some USB and memory card reader support. So it's got SD card reader, it's got a CFast 2.0 card reader, and separately on top of that, I've got a pro grade CF Express card reader, which is what I use for my camera these days. CF Express Type B and XQD card reader. This is a Thunderbolt 3 card reader. So Thunderbolt 3 from the card reader into the dock, into the laptop. It's all daisy chained. It's a very clean setup. As for accessories and peripherals, from the top here, this is the Logitech StreamCam. I mainly use that when I game with friends, streaming, light streaming needs. I don't have a professional gaming setup. This is really just to be able to play with friends here. I think it's a very good quality product for what you pay for, and it's a really easy setup. So it's plug and play, and it's ready to go whenever I want to turn on the stream. For my microphone here, I've got a Blue Yeti X microphone on a blue shock mount, and this is the Blue Compass microphone arm. This is an aluminum microphone arm, and I think this is one of the better ones. It's got really good tension adjustment. It's got a lot of good movement, and with it properly adjusted here, you can see the movement is great, and it kind of just stays in place wherever you leave it. So I really like it. It's a really good setup, and I highly recommend it if you're looking to get something like this. For the keyboard and mouse setup, currently I'm using the Razer Huntsman V2 analog. I'll be making a video about this in the near future, but and my thoughts about that. But that's kind of what I'm using right now. And then also I've got a Razer Naga Pro wireless mouse on its charging dock. For times when I'm not gaming here, I've got the Logitech MX Vertical. Sometimes I actually game with this one as well. I haven't decided if I like the Naga Pro better or if I like the MX Vertical more. I'm kind of constantly switching between the two, but I've got both ready to go for whenever I decide to do either productivity or gaming. On the left side of the desk, tucked away in the back, I've got all the networking stuff and storage capacity stuff. I've got a 8-bay SSD NAS on top of a 10 gigabit switch and a Apple Airport Extreme wireless router. All of that is connected in the wires in the back on the other side of the table. And for computers, I've got a 16-inch MacBook Pro and a custom water-cooled desktop with Threadripper CPU and whatnot for extreme processing needs. It's big, it's in a Case Labs case, and it's like the centerpiece of this channel. I've got a lot of build videos on it. I've got a lot of modding, whatnot. So if you want to check those out, that's also on the channel. So I've got that sitting on top of the desk. That's kind of why I need such a big desk, to be able to have both the networking stuff, laptop, big screen, and the massive computer all sitting on the desk behind me. And that's basically it. So what I expect is in next year, 2022, all of this is probably going to change or change in some way. This is kind of the snapshot of what I'm doing and what I'm using right now. So big thanks again to Grovemade for sending out these products and so that I can show them off. And if you have any questions, make sure to hit the comment section down below, ask your questions, or actually check out the description before you ask the questions. But if I missed something in the description, comment down below, that's fine too. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos on computer builds, tech stuff, you can always subscribe. So it's super user stand, and I'll see you guys in the next one.